Hey, good morning, and welcome to the show. I'm Daniel Dow, and this is For Your Sunday Morning Drive, the short podcast with the goal of providing some motivation, some drive, and encouragement on your way to worship and to help you recenter your mind on those spiritual things on hectic Sunday mornings. We are brought to you by the Ministry League network of podcasts. Ministry League offers some wonderful resources for your spiritual growth and other great podcasts. Those are all made available to you through ministryleague.com, or you can download their app. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I also want to thank you for listening, for making us a part of your Sunday morning routine, or checking us out whenever you listen. If you don't mind, give us a share with someone that you think might enjoy the show. If after this episode is over, you can send them a text or send it to them on social media, I'd really appreciate it. You can also find ways to support the show and more information at foryoursundaymorningdrive.com. All right, well, let's get the show on the road this morning. This is episode 81. I hope my friends show up. Let's go to church.
Are we there yet?
If you take a look at the album artwork for this episode, or you check out the corresponding page on our website, you'll see a picture of my son in silhouette standing in the doorway of the Hawesville Church of Christ where I serve. It's obvious he's looking for something, but what you can't hear is what he said while he was staring out at the parking lot on that particular Wednesday evening. He said, "I hope my friends show up." Yeah, it touched my heart too, because he wasn't just talking about his child playmates. He refers to everyone at that congregation as his friend. I'm sure there's a lesson there somewhere, maybe for another time. But the rest of that story is that yes, his friends all showed up. Dorian was overjoyed. We gathered as the church, we praised God, we opened up his word together, and all was well. From his perspective, why wouldn't they? The simple result of childhood innocence and pure, unbounded hope. From a 3-year-old's perspective, people come to Jesus and by extension are added to the church because that's simply what people do. It's the right thing, no effort required, other than good intentions and a sincere wish. But friends, we know in reality, it takes more than that. But I do think we tend to have sometimes the same outlook or expectation that my 3-year-old son has concerning the lost in the church. Sometimes we sit back and we stare out at the parking lot and we say, "Man, I hope my friend shows up. That would be nice, wouldn't it? If we could face the certainty of judgment with the boldness and just hope that our friends will be there." But we need to be honest with ourselves. It takes work to bring the lost, those that we know and those that we don't know yet, to God. Jesus himself said in Matthew 9:37 and 38, "The harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. Therefore plead with the Lord of the harvest to send out workers into his harvest." You see, Jesus recognized that more workers, and by extension more work, was needed to accomplish the will of God. Many times it seems that we have this build it and they will come mentality about soul winning and evangelism. We build buildings, we make programs, we run events, we do service projects, and there is nothing wrong with any of those things. They're all good, even necessary. But let's go back to what Dorian said. "I hope my friends show up." You see, that implies a relationship, and that is what we need to build. That is what we need to foster, because people are largely not going to care about a Savior whose people don't care about them. The moral of the story is we've got to put in the work, and don't grow weary in doing it. Galatians chapter 6, 9 and 10. "Let's not become discouraged in doing good, for in due time we will reap if we do not become weary. So then, while we have opportunity, let's do good to all people, especially those who are of the household of faith." Yes, we should want our friends to show up spiritually, both those who are saved and those who are lost. Yes, we should want them to know Jesus, but we can't just want it. Nothing removes our personal responsibility that we have to the lost. Not a program, not a hired evangelist, not a wish, not a hope. If you have a friend that you can't imagine not being in heaven with, let me encourage you to reach out to them this week. Invite them to assemble with the church. Maybe you just invite them to talk over a cup of coffee. Be planning for the future. Invite them to sit around your table at Thanksgiving. Grow those relationships, because showing up is great, but it's just a start. But it's the start of something purposeful and important. Because I'm right there with you. I hope my friends show up, and I hope yours do too. Well, those are my thoughts for your Sunday morning drive. Now it's time to hear yours. Our discussion questions for this week are: why do we tend to have hopes regarding bringing others to Christ, but lack attempts to do so? Do those that you long to be in heaven with know that you care? And what is something you can do this week to reach out to them and do more than just hope?
We're here.